today honoring one of their own who was killed in the line of duty. Officer Breann Leath killed, protecting the community she grew up in. Now the city trying to give her the farewell she deserves. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brooke Martin.
And Phil Sanchez. Indianapolis police officers arrested the man accused of killing Officer Breann Leath. 27-year-old Elias Dorsey faces preliminary charges of murder and attempted murder. Leath was shot and killed while responding to a domestic dispute at an apartment complex on the city's east side. Officers say Leath was shot after officers knocked on the door of an apartment. A next-door neighbor says that he heard the gunshots and saw officers scrambling to save her life.
First police car pulled in, I said, well, usually pretty quiet here. And I said, what's going on? Then 3 more came. Then 2 more came.
Leath later died at the hospital. Right now, online records do not show an initial court appearance for Dorsey. And this afternoon, we said goodbye to Officer Leath with a police procession through downtown Indianapolis.
Yeah, News 8's Jenny Drasler was along the procession route, and she joins us now live from Crown Hill Cemetery. Jenny.
Now, Brooke and Phil, we brought this coverage to you guys earlier today, and it was somber. It was sad. It was the city's way of trying to say goodbye the best way that we could right now because of everything that's going on. But nonetheless, Officer Breann Leath here tonight at Crown Hill Cemetery's funeral home, and that's where she will remain until funeral arrangements have been made. Now, that procession started today. The farewell procession started at 3:15 this afternoon. It was led by a motorcycle escort, and then the black hearse where Officer Leath's casket draped in the American flag, followed by hundreds of IMPD squad cars, all making the 7-mile-long trek from the Marion County Coroner's Office to Crown Hill late this afternoon. The route deliberately through the city, starting along West McCarty to North Illinois Street, and then west over onto 38th Street to the funeral home. Every single officer we saw today had a somber look on their face. The procession itself was like nothing we'd ever seen before. This city was silent today. The absence of people profound as the state still under a stay-at-home order right now. And the few people that were out stopped everything that they were doing and paid their respects to Officer Breann Leath, a hero shot and killed running toward danger.
It's sad. I done lost a couple people. I know the feeling. And it's a lot. I know it's a lot to go through for her family. Out of honor and respect, you gotta give respect to the people that passed by. She protected our country, so I wanted to give my respect back. I give the prayers out to her family and her loved ones, her friends.
Now, Wish TV has talked to the Fraternal Order of Police and the department. They say that arrangements are still being worked out. With the current stay-at-home orders, this is expected to be a vastly different funeral. We expect officers from all across the country to attend, but will most likely have to stay in their cars. Live from Crown Hill Cemetery in Indianapolis, Jenny Drasler, Wish TV News 8.
Thank you very much. And the Indiana National Guard also remembering Officer Leath tonight. She served from March of 2014 to April of 2017 before being honorably discharged as a specialist. In a statement, her former recruiter, Sergeant Stephen Mann, said Breann was the perfect example of what it means to be in the National Guard. She was a young woman from the start who wanted to give back and protect others. While she wasn't old enough yet to join the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, she became a military police officer to receive the very best training and when the time came, be ready to answer the call. She was a hero, a beacon in her community, a symbol of change, and a source of motivation to do more.
The Central Indiana Police Foundation has established a memorial fund for fallen Officer Leath. The fund will benefit Officer Leath's family, including assisting with funeral and burial arrangements, and to provide a trust for her young son. We've included a link to donate along with this story on wishtv.com. Well,